As a Nigerian, do you actually believe that state policing can make any difference if the federal police does not actually have the might to stop insecurity and to actually make sure that these elements, the people who perpetrate such wickedness, are brought to book? Will state policing actually stop it? Also, how exactly do we go about it as a nation? Because we cannot continue with the way that we are right now. Something needs to be done to ensure that we do not have a country where people are running from pillar to post due to insecurity, where people are having to become internally displaced in their own country. It's almost like being a refugee in another country. I could say there is no difference, because for an IDP is when you are within your own country, but your community has been ravaged, burned to the ground, you've been displaced, and you have nowhere to call home. So you have to stay in the IDP camps. And for the refugees, it's people whom, there are wars or other situation in the country that displace them, and they have to be displaced in another country. They become refugees. So in a situation where we have internally displaced persons who are more or less refugees in their own country, how do we ensure that this situation does not continue? We're also getting feelers of the emergence of a new terrorist group, even though security agencies have debunked that and saying that is not true. But the emir, an emir in a community in Kwara State, is coming out to say that it is indeed true that there is a new terrorist group. All of this makes it seem like insecurity or terrorism, banditry, kidnapping, and lucrative businesses that a lot of people are now going into, not just to make ends meet, but because they believe that, oh, if I hold a weapon, I can intimidate you, kidnap you, tie you up, or lock you up somewhere, and your family members will send me some millions, and I can go ahead and enjoy my life. To the extent that we have a lot of people who brazenly display their ill-gotten wealth, their arms, their weapons on social media, and yet we still do not have a situation where they are being tracked down. Now, there is another situation whereby last week we were talking about how the Mieti Allah cattle breeders, the headsmen, were saying that they want a presidential directive to protect them, so that anyone who sees them will not, or anyone who feels threatened by them, will not actually take laws into his own hands. And a lot of Nigerians are saying that that is not the way it is supposed to be. It is Nigerians who actually need saving, who actually need to be saved from these armed headsmen, and not the other way around. But what say you? Before I begin to take your calls, let me read some of your messages which you sent to me earlier today. I did promise that I was going to take your messages, so let me do that. From Mazi Ugochukwu at aka Elder General Isheri Oshun. Okay. Nigerian bankers are legal extortioners ready to sell debtors' properties after frustrating them with high interest. Fulani terrorists polluting our bushes should be given emergency attention before it is too late. Thank you so much for your message. Good morning. How are you doing? Help us tell the Lagos Police Commissioner to send his men to start raiding these iron condemned boys in that their base. They hide weapons in those their bases. Village man from Idimo. Osi Morale, thank you for your message. Happy Easter to you as well. Greetings to you, Chama. It's a beautiful Monday morning. Prince Iotek from Arena Market says, Bakari just woke up from sleep. Where has he been since all this while? What does the federal government provide for the masses to protect themselves? Thank God for Bishop Kuka, who always says the truth. During campaign, Mr. President promised he will be in charge of economy, while Shetima will be in charge of security. What will they campaign with in 2027? The 10th Assembly at the West Assembly was an rubber stamp led by Akpabio. Confused government. Okay, thank you for your message. Good morning, Choma. Okay. Thank you so much for your message, Chike from Festac. We thank you for your observation. We'll take that into account and work on it. Thank you so much. Good morning and happy Easter to you. Thank you. Happy Easter to you as well. Do you notice that as the Jewish people chorus, then crucify him and give us the thief? So are most African electorate still preferring thieves to credible candidates in their elections today? Have you equally noticed that a once food basket of the nation is now turned the blood bank of the nation, and with the people in authority catching their crews amidst the citizens' bloodshed? According to Chinua Achebe, there was a country. Comrade Godfrey from Sulere. Good morning, Chioma. The government government is pretending towards dealing with Boko Haram. If this challenge was in the southeast, they would have gone there to slaughter the boys. If they were able to capture Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, how much more those boys terrorizing everyone? Nigeria government, I believe, can stop and destroy these boys, but because of what they gain, they will never do anything. Chude from Ayetoro. Good morning. 5 people died in a building that collapsed in Lagos State. There's another old house at Eyo, Idumota. The developer is raising up to 3-story buildings. Something bad is about to happen. IPOB members do not have terrorism tendencies. Leo from Lagos. The president is lying about incessant killing in Benue and Plateau State. That is communal clashes. That's the same line media and government telling us herders farmers clash, while killer herders are killing farmers. We're being told to defend ourselves with sticks and machetes against terrorists carrying AK-47 rifles. Is it possible? Leo from Lagos is asking a question. Good morning, Chema. Happy Easter to all my fellow Christians and wishing them well as we celebrate Christ's resurrection. As for insecurity, Nigeria is still playing politics over and it's not yet serious to do the right thing. From HRHBC Nwoko in Oshodi. Thank you so much for your message. We're streaming live on YouTube. You can join the conversation live on our YouTube platform and leave a comment. I'll take your comment before the end of the program. Yes, this is the would I say the second lap, yes, of the conversation that started on Front Page Review this morning. Now, here's the thing. We're talking about state policing. Will it actually help curb insecurity in the country? Then on the other hand, a lot of people have been berating religious leaders for not talking about the situation of the country. But now you have one person actually coming out and talking, and a lot of Nigerians are saying, oh, go and sit down. Why are you just talking now? Your voice is not as loud enough. Your voice is not as loud as it was when you were saying Jonathan should go, right? But he's speaking. Shouldn't that count for something? He is speaking. Shouldn't that count for something? The fact that he has come out to say something. Recall that he did really speak against Jonathan way back 2013, 2014. But now he's also come out to tell this administration, because he said a lot, saying that Nigeria is dissolving into a tyranny under President Tinubu's administration. He talked about the fact that the National Assembly seems to be subject to the executive, and that is not the way that it should be. What more do you want him to say? What is it that he did not say that you expected him to say? Or what was it that he said that you expected him not to say? Because we cannot berate someone or lament that someone is not talking, and then when they finally come and talk, we berate them and then saying, oh, you did not say the right things, or why are you just coming to talk now? It's supposed to be better late than never, isn't it? But here are the issues we're looking at right about now. State policing, will it curb the incest and the insecurity that is ravaging the different parts of the country, right? Also, on what Pastor Tunde Bakari has said, talking about Nigeria dissolving into a tyranny and other situation. Why are people berating him? Why are people angry with him? Why are people saying that, oh, you're not supposed to say this, or you're not supposed to do this, or you didn't speak at the right time? If you want your religious leaders to always speak on situations, then you should not castigate them when you feel like they are not doing things the right way, when you feel like they are not saying things the right way or the way you want them to say it. Anyway, call me up 0803 692 9933 692 9933. Kanju Abenko on YouTube says, Bakare double-mouthed liar. No be that he said he was the next president. Okay, what is the problem exactly? Was it the fact that he said he's the next president, or the fact that, oh, when you think that his voice was much louder during former President Goodluck Jonathan's administration, where there was the protest against fuel subsidy and also the economic situation of the country as at that time, because a lot of people were not exactly happy with the Jonathan administration, and Pastor Tunde Bakari was one of them. Okay, so let me hear what you have to say about this situation. 0803 692 9933 0803 692 9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of the conversation. Will state policing actually curb insecurity, right? Then you can send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338 0817-175-6338. 0800-517-1108. Send a message or call me up on WhatsApp. I definitely want to hear from you. This is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Hello. Good morning. Thank you for calling.
Good morning.
Good morning. Turn down the volume of your radio set, please.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you. What's your name and location, please?
I'm CJ calling from Malaysia.
Thank you for calling. Go ahead.
How's the Kamijido?
He's doing great. He's doing great. He'll be with us very soon.
Thank you. Anyway, for what I have to say, who belong people talk about the Bakari and Cook? You know, some of them, they will just start talking. No? Even our pastors, we are most of them in Nigeria, they are actually biased, you understand? We know how Bakari used to talk when the Nigerian and Cook is there. During Buhari time, nobody had a flip. Not want to make a name for himself, not that he really want to talk about the problem of Nigeria, understand? Even listening of them, like Wolosho and too. They are not speaking. But during the last time, you know how they are speaking, even like one man, even when something, media hasn't even before what happened. Sometimes we come out, I say, I remember when there is the issue that the other supposed to come here and let us book around strike. The news hasn't carried it. Like Mohammed has said, the other is in Lagos enjoying and people are carrying the food here and that. Then today is a quite different. I remember when Baka and Tua had spoken, somebody like him, even if he talk now, we won't take him serious because they are part of the people that bring Buhari in. So that is it. You don't blame Nigeria when people talk, you criticize them, saying they are not talking, even if they talk. Come up, state police. That is the defense. But people will tell you, say, governors will accuse this and that. But the federal police, are not accusing it, whereby governor has no power to command the police, commissioner of police, or army, if they are not in good book of the president. So we have found ourselves in a very tight corner. God bless you for a wonderful.
Thank you so much for your call. I do appreciate it. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Call the number to reach me directly in the studios. Will state policing actually curb the issue of incessant insecurity across the country? The Senate is saying when they resume on May 6th, they will be deliberating on this and talking about the situation. We're also getting report that during the meeting in December, that the system and the FCT all agreed, saying state policing is important. It is very, very needed. But how soon can work begin on this? You as a Nigerian, do you also believe that it is the solution to the problem we're currently facing? Send a message on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338. That is the number you can call on WhatsApp or send a message on WhatsApp. I do appreciate your message. The killing of innocent Nigerians is becoming one too many. The federal government and state government are keeping mute, playing with the lives of Nigerians because of second term. People are dying. They're talking about next election. Who does that help? Who does that? Isn't this selfishness? A king is without kingdom, is ruling only his family. Enough is enough. Military waited for president to give order before anything could be done. Isn't that a sign of weak institutions? We are watching and the planet is listening. Comrade Abraham, good morning, VOP family. Cletus Nwaogo from Okokomaiko. Insecurity in Nigeria is political. How can you release Boko Haram, who have killed many security men and make many women widows and children orphans? It is very unfortunate. Onyebuchi Johnson from Ladipo Market. We pray God rescue us. Yesterday, Theophilus Danjuma said we should protect ourselves. Good morning, Shoma. Why can't we hear any good news in this country again? My heart is bleeding. Hearing all this terrifying news every day about killings. These human beings, Neka from Surulere. Shoma, good morning and happy Easter. Tinubu's aides should tell us the whereabouts of their master. Hope he's not gone out from London to where we don't know. Adaku from Igondo. Good morning, VP family. My name is Ibezim from Ojekule Ladipo Market. The APC government can never move Nigeria forward because they are not interested in fixing the problems. Let them reform electoral and judiciary system. Until that, this country can never move forward. Happy Easter to you as well. Thank you for your message. If the federal government wants to end all forms of terrorism within 1 week, they will. We have a good military network. Some people in authorities are feeding very fat on the blood of innocent people. Hence, it will take time for us to be free. Buhari told us these killers are foreigners, yet wanted to force them on us through Ruga. Why are Northerners carrying problems for the country? All Nnamdi Kanu saw and shouted are coming to reality today. DSS Director General now asks people to defend themselves when government have mopped up their ding guns, pump action guns, in name of relicensing. I see this country going up in flames soon if those in government don't change their attitude towards terrorism. Where's the list of terrorism sponsors UAE gave federal government through Buhari Abegi? Chijoke from Isolo, our leaders only care about themselves. Forget, in as much as we are not truthful to ourselves, terrorism will always thrive in our country. Besides, all these has government undertones, believe me. About killings in Plateau and Benue, their ethnic cleansing agenda, I tell you, people in that region should start defending themselves this morning. Thank you so much, Adego Kekunle from Agbede in Ikorodu. I do appreciate you. I suggest all states should set up and train vigilante groups, then give them guns and license them. People will like to work in their state than inter-region transfer. If this will be allowed, I'll tell you for free, insurgency will end. Ejima True Love in Ikotun. Thank you for your message. Good morning, Chioma. I expected him to say that National Assembly members should impeach Tinubu because he has committed impeachable offense. Leo from Lagos, you're talking about Pastor Tunde Bakari, right? But even if he says it, does that mean it's going to happen? Or you just want to watch him say what you want him to say? What is wrong with what he has said if he's actually just speaking? State police without a workable law to prevent anyone hijacking the process, and also state police with open grazing, it will have no effect. The Nigerian state should punish crime without being selective. Otherwise, Nigerian government is not serious at all. Chinemere from Agbara. Thank you so much for your message, Chinemere. If local government autonomy is valid, state police follow suit. Is nearer from Ijesha. Amara Chuku from Abulegba says, good morning. Happy Easter Monday. The killing is getting out of hand. State police should start immediately. May the soul of our Pope Francis rest in the Lord. Amen. Good morning, Chioma. Happy Easter. Today is my birthday and plus one today. Thanks to God for Almighty for life and good health. Colombo from Ojekunle. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Colombo. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a really great day. And life is just so, life is so unpredictable. While you're celebrating your birthday today and being happy for another year to experience great things, Pope Francis has taken his last breath this morning. All in all, we'll continue to celebrate life, celebrate love. All right. 0803-692-9933. Will state policing curb insecurity? Turn down the volume of your radio set.
Hello?
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How are you doing today?
I'm okay. This is Ojuku from Gondo, eh?
Thank you so much for your call, Ojuku. Please go ahead.
Yeah, I want to talk about this state police.
Okay.
Yeah, my own position is that who is going to appoint the police commissioner, the state police commissioner? Is it not from the same IGP? That is one. Then the other one, if
Hello?
the state governor is going to appoint the police commissioner, then how are we sure that the indigenous of that state will be recruited into those the state police? That's my quick question, please.
Thank you for your call. On your second question, I'm not a political analyst, right? But would you, when the call for state police, if it happens and we say, okay, we are dismantling the federal structure and going with the state policing structure, so when they put out adverts for recruitment, would it be people from other states that will not leave their own states that have state police to come into another state to now say they want to go into the police force there? I think not. I really think not. 0803-692-9933. Turn down the volume of your radio set.
Good morning, Choma.
Good morning. How you doing? What's your name and location, please?
My name is Madam Eunice calling from Maggie.
Thank you so much.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you as well.
Okay. And what I want to say concerning that state police, to give more arms to state police. Instead of that state police, for my own suggestion, is to recruit more vigilantes to help police. Like all the streets in Lagos now, is vigilante people are using all the whole streets and they are paying for it. all the houses are paying for it, and there is security. If they can bring more vigilante, and again, all these police serving different people, they should bring them out. Let those people, all those house of rest, this and that, governor, they should have their own security, and let police come out and train the vigilante to work. By another state police, it's another problem that will come in future to come again.
Mm.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your call. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. That's the number you can call to be a part of this conversation. I want to hear from you. My name is Choma Innocent. What's your name and location, please? Good morning.
Yeah, Choma, good morning.
How are you doing today? Happy Easter. Welcome, Chuka. Thank you for calling.
You see the issue of that state police. Thank God, the just people that were expecting to enact it or to put it in place, they are not even very well accepted, because if you are allowing it to happen, all the state governors and those in Abuja, they will use you to intimidate the enemy and rig election and do all kind of unmanner of things. We are not right for a state police. It can happen with civilized crime. That's where such a thing can take place. You see, security here in the people are passing through the federal government. Everything is not structured well. The foundation being laid upon in this Nigeria. Go to Cotonou, go to other places, other people are cooking. See where the security structure is being put in place. So what we are having here is not really some security as per se. What we are showing here is the monarchy. The leadership is bad. I'm telling you the truth of this matter. We don't need state police. They will need to reach the election and do all manner of evil in this country. So we don't want it.
You don't see the need for state police.
You see, we don't have it. We don't need it. Go to the civilized crime, like in Europe. You can have state police. I have to go in all abroad where they are there, which they break all the colors. But I'm trying to tell you here in Nigeria, the problem I'm having here is the federal government of this country. That is where the problem lies. The security architecture is bad.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your call. I do appreciate you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Call the number and you can reach me directly right here in the studios. If you'd rather send a message on WhatsApp or call me on WhatsApp, you can call 0817 175 6338 0817-175-6338 on WhatsApp. We're streaming live on YouTube, VOP 903 FM, VOP 903 FM on YouTube. You can also leave a comment and I'll take it before the end of this session. My name is Choma Innocent. What is your name and where are you calling me from? Thank you so much. Hello? Hello, are you there? Good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. I can hear you. Can you hear me? Oh, I can hardly hear you. Please call me back. Call me back. Give me a call back. I definitely want to hear from you. Our Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. We're here to give you a voice. We're here to make sure that your voice is heard. We're here to seek solutions to the situations and the problems, the issues plaguing us as Nigerians, as a people. Hello, good morning. Welcome to Voice of the People. Hello, good morning. Happy Easter to you. Thank you so much. Go ahead, please.
So, number two, we have been talking in this fight. Nothing like that this way is happening. All the airlines, all of them are keeping quiet. While something is happening in your house, you keep quiet. Most young people prepare that they are there. Keeping quiet. Is this a country we are living or what? So, I would not like to get that for this. If government cannot help us, let them take Nigeria to do. Look at that line.
Thank you so much for your call. I appreciate you. Send a message on WhatsApp 0817-175-6338. 0817-175-6338. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How are you doing? What's your name and location, please?
I'm all right. Good morning.
Great to hear from you. What's your name and location, please?
Hello, Choma. My name is Sunday. I'm calling from Elasa.
Welcome, Sunday. Thank you for calling. Go ahead. Let's hear your opinion.
Yeah. First of all, I want to put something straight. In the morning, when you are reading a newspaper, can you remember?
Yes, please go ahead. I can hear you.
Yeah, you said IPOB is proscribed. I want you to put it straight. Please, don't make such mistake next, because you cannot provide a document where a court of the country called IPOB proscribed. Please.
All right, thank you. What do you think about state policing?
Wait, I want to say something. Are you with me?
I can hear you. If you
good,
can actually quickly get to the issue so we can
the situation of Nigeria, you as a human being, please give me the meaning of Nigeria in your own language. And if a Yoruba man can call, you tell me the meaning of Nigeria. And if a Hausa man can call, tell me the meaning of Nigeria in your own language. So Nigeria is calm. Thank you.
Is that how you feel about the country that you live in at the moment? I understand that the state of the nation can actually move a lot of people to just feel abandoned or feel like the country and the leaders don't care about you, or the economic situation of the country is biting down so hard on your pocket. But the truth is we have to be positive, right? And there are quite a number of people who will want to just... There are a number of people who will not agree with me. Basically, I want to kind of bite my head off or something. But you have to be positive. And I'm not saying it because you can complain about the situation of the country, while on the other hand, being positive for your own good, for the sake of your own mental health, knowing that if you focus too much on the negativities, you might just start feeling some type of way. And you don't want to be in a situation whereby you cannot function at your best because you are thinking about a situation that is beyond your control. But let's talk about state policing this morning. Will state policing curb insecurity in Nigeria right now? Osrin Page Ugbaja on YouTube says, let Tunde Bakari lead the protest as he did during Jonathan. Elechi Godwin says, good morning, Chioma. Okay, thank you for your observation. Gabriel Udochukwu says, greetings from Italy. Thank you so much. Jeff Kenny, thank you for your observation. We've actually taken that into account and we'll work on it. 0803-692-9933. Hello.
Hello, good morning. My name is Joshua Perkins. I'm calling from Festa.
Thank you for calling, Joshua Perkins. Please go ahead.
Yes. With the special insecurity, like I would reiterate that those people calling for peace must ensure that all people from different parts of Nigeria are treated equally. It is no longer news that the government are in cahoots with these people.
With which people?
With this Fulani.
What are the indications that the government is in cahoots with them? When we make such statements, do we also, think about the impact of it? If you say that you think they are not working enough to curb it, is one thing. But saying they are in cahoots or in bed with these people, you are trying to say that your government that you elected to lead you is trying to kill you.
They were selected. They were not elected.
Thank you, Joshua Perkins, for your call.
Wait. I'm not done with my point now.
All right, but we're talking about state police and insecurity. Do you think that the advent of state police will solve the problem?
No, it is not going to
because of the powers the governors of this current state are wield, it will not solve the problem. If as a matter of fact, justice system works, and anybody that is found an extremist is treated as such, I don't think if we'll get to this point, we'll be looking for state police. This stuff they're using, snatching ballot boxes, are these same people that they are going to wear uniform and call them state police. I'm telling you what is going to happen. Now, so this point you just said, do you remember the case of Odi? How the government of that time of Obasanjo swept an entire community just because of some soldiers were killed. And you are telling me that the government not being able to do something, and victories they record in different countries in the world, they cannot nip this group of people to the boss. I will keep saying it, and many about it. Any government that cannot end insecurity in 1 minute or in 1 day is in collusion with these people.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your call, Joshua Parkins. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Now, I understand that many Nigerians are disgruntled. No one is happy about the insecurity situation in the country. No well-meaning Nigerian is happy about the fact that people somewhere, even if you don't know these people and you feel that you're not connected to them in any way, no one is happy about the fact that people are dying and it is not of natural causes. I mean, we always joke about in Nigeria about the fact that we don't have like natural disasters occurring, earthquakes and all that, or those sometimes floods do happen, but many times you can actually see human complicity in it, whereby people did not do what they are supposed to do, or people did what they are not supposed to do. But going out on a limb and then accusing the government of the day of being fully involved with the people who are terrorizing communities, why would you even say that or think that way? It's one thing to say, oh, they don't care about us and the economy is not at its best right now. Yes, it's one thing to say that, but then to say, oh, the government is in bed with the terrorists, what does it stand to gain from the decimation of a people and the taking over of their land? Should we all leave Nigeria for cows and terrorist elements to take over? No, it's not supposed to be like that. So yes, I understand you're not happy with the government, but cut them some slack. If you say you don't think they're doing their best, they're not working hard enough, is one thing, right? It is one thing. But coming out to say, oh, they're in bed, they know what is happening, they are doing it together, just exactly how evil do you think that your government is to do something like that? So please, let's be guided when we make such utterances, all right? Let us really be guided when we make such utterances, because so that we do not sell the wrong narrative. We'll always talk about, oh, other people in other countries, the kind of reputation that Nigeria has. We have different situations that happened that's put online, like situation with the Chinese man who was sharing money to Nigerian policemen the other day. And we see how we talk about the fact that that can just give a negative perception of Nigeria on the international scene. So let's not also do the same thing. What we're talking about this morning is the state policing. The Senate has said it will discuss it when it resumes plenary on May 6th. Will state policing curb insecurity? Or just like a caller mentioned, is it the same people, thugs and louts and people who are jobless, who have nothing better to do than to maybe loiter around, that will not say, say, oh, let me go and do state policing. Because as much as a policeman is putting on the uniform and there is a particular attitude or behavior that you expect from him, recall that the person you're dealing with is a human being that has their own internal and that have their own inherent biases. You've seen those kind of situations even abroad, not just here. You've seen situations where a policeman will be racist towards someone else, right? And that is not even what the law is asking them to do. So what is important is, if the state police will happen, can we have a transparent selection process whereby we're actually picking the best candidates, and not just because we want to fill up a quota, we just put people who are unqualified and push them into state policing, arm them with guns, and before you know, the same problem we had with the federal police that we have been complaining, that so many Nigerians have been complaining about, so the issues of high-handedness, extortion, and others, to now experience the same thing with this state police that we're talking about. But anyway, let's get there first before we begin to speculate on what the selection process will be like. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Good morning. Welcome to Voice of the People.
Good morning, once again, Mr. Soma Innocent.
Thank you for your call. How are you doing today?
To the glory of God, I'm fine. Peter Montes, my name.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please go ahead.
Good. Mr. Choma, do you know when people, whether to use the word insinuate or allege that the government is in bed with the terrorists? Let me give you the direction they are trying to look at. Now, a UAE government send the names of, after they have tried some there and jailed them in their country, they send the names of more than 400 people. That these are the people that are controlling terrorism in Nigeria. These are the people that are, army. These are the people that are sponsoring terrorism in your country. What has the federal government done with that list? Is that so much in that list? Are they not supposed to divulge it? Are they not supposed to release those names? So that if you hear the name Peter Monte in that list, you will know that yes, so this Peter Monte is one of those people. Then you will monitor it and make sure that I am tried according to our law and I receive justice. Now, why should the federal government be the one defending that list, protecting that list? Keeping that name on that. That's the direction people are going to. And again, you have a country that when the government is able to arrest terrorists, they now send them to a house, they say they de-radicalize them, at the end of the day they show uniform for them, and then they reintegrate them in the society. Does that happen? Have we not been hearing in this country? I don't want to take us too far. But let me ask this question. I don't know whether you had some time ago when Maryland told us that we brought these terrorists from Burkina Faso, from different countries. We wanted to use them to destroy Jonathan. He refused to go. But when Jonathan left peacefully, we told these people to go back to their country, and they refused. Did you know that? Choma, did you hear Bumi that told us that when he goes to visit the terrorists in the forest, that he usually go with the government officials? Who are those government officials? Are they from Akwa Ibom State, from economic government, from Uyobio, my state, my village? Where are those? Who are those government officials that Alaji Bumi told us that he usually go with them? Now, I don't want to go more, so I'm just telling you that when Nigerians are according to one leader in this country that says even security lasts for more than whether 24 hours or 48 hours, that the government hand is in it. We don't deny this thing. We don't shoot this thing under the carpet. These are the bedrock of the discussions of Nigerians. And this is why Nigerians are accusing the federal government.
Mr. Monse, we know the problem right now. I dare say we focused on the problem for far too long, right? Now we are seeking solutions, and one option on the table is state policing. Do you think that it could actually help?
Definitely, if we will use the state police, like the Americans use their state police, their country police, and their community or council police. If we are going to do that way, it will work. But I fear, you know where my fears are? If I use the words of Obasanjo, that the people we are having in government are demonic people. I don't know whether people that are behaving like demons can use the state police to solve the problem, or they will use it to aggravate the problem. I think lastly, my thinking is that if God will have mercy on us, and those people that God will spare their life to see 2027 during the next election, we should do the word of Tunde Bakare this morning. Let us announce a state of emergency on Nigeria and use that to start APC and start Tinubu and start everything that is concerning them as they start Kubara, the elected government of Rivers State. Until we get people like Joseph, we get people like Daniel. I think state police might not even help. Until we do away with this kind of politicians, with this type of demonic mentality, even if we have the state police, they will use it against it and and use it against those who speak the truth to the government. So, I don't know, we keep praying. Let God give us the grace to stay alive. The state police should have worked.
Thank you so much.
We have, it might not work.
Thank you so much for your call. I appreciate you. 0803-692-9933. 0803-692-9933. Call the number to be a part of the conversation. Very shortly, I'll need to actually take my leave, but I want to take as many calls as possible. Unfortunately, I'll only be able to take just one more call, and then I'll take your messages and your comments on YouTube. Then we call it a day. Turn down the volume of your radio set. Good morning.
Hello,
Good morning. How you doing?
Fine, well done.
Thank you so much. What's your name and location, please?
My name is Mayor from Texas.
Okay, good morning, Mayor.
State police cannot work.
Okay, why do you think so?
As long as corruption is still working gigantically in Nigeria like a lawyer. So, these people that are really not, just like the last week I said, Mr. Monk, what I'm just saying, they are demonic and will not pass on the truth. Except we start this project crop of a ruler, this country cannot work. And I'm not seeing anything good coming out of this people. Even if you import angels to make them a state police, APC, their government will corrupt them and they will be worse than what we have now. On the issue of insecurity, the issue, as just like somebody was pointing at this finger for the government. Have you know the President Minister of State for Defense, Makawale, do you know he's a president when he was a governor? And how he has been eating and dining with, dining with the terrorists. Yeah, you hear of it, Bello Tunubi, the president with the state government. You hear of when the current VP was the governor of Borno State. You know what transpired, how what terrorism was found in government. So those things are clear evidence that this government is not ready to fight insecurity. Not at all. When they are serious, people will see it. But for now, like Peter Monte said, it's only let God give us direction and then Nigerians come out and form their own coalition outside as people will be and the rest of them. So only when Nigerians form coalition and stand and wait for APC. If they want to snatch and grab, let everybody come out with it, whether it's a hammer or anything, and wait for them. And stand. When they want to snatch it, anybody that makes any attempt to use it, and then Nigeria collect back our country. The country is under state.
Thank you for your message. Thank you for your call. Thank you for your call. I do appreciate you. Like you said, the issues you mentioned with the names of the Vice President, former Zamfara State Governor, and the current Minister of State for Defense and others is just as alleged, right? We cannot have a high-ranking political elite who are actually involved in the running of the day-to-day affairs of Nigeria being involved in issues like that. So it's all speculation. All right. State policing can work in Nigeria. Osrin Page Ogbaja on YouTube. Good morning. State policing or not, it's all dependent on how the personnel are treated and adequately cared for presently. Adesumbo Adelaja on YouTube. Thank you for your message. Last week, we heard that the government shared 50k each and one bag of rice to 390 repentant Boko Haram, whereas law-abiding citizens have nothing to show for being peaceful. I'm Otuogbai J. Baba. My take on the state police is needed. Let every community recruit the hearts as part of the state police because they understand the forest very well. Oh, you mean the hunters? Anyone fighting against state police is demonic. Do you know it's because of security that makes our governor go about doing boy for the president? If there was state police, Wike and Fubara would not be fooling themselves. State police would have been the solution to insecurity, but we are afraid of the caliber of politicians we have as leaders because human lives do not matter to them. All right, Leo from Lagos. Hello, Chama Onyebuchi Aro Diogbo from Ojo. If the government can go to Kenya and abduct MNK, if they can arrest persons made posts against them by tracking them, yet they can't track terrorists, why wouldn't we believe they have hands in it? The state police can't work because governors will hijack it. It's very disheartening that blackout has become the order of the day. Even the last Buhari government is far better in power supply. I've said it several times. Youths, take back your country. They can't kill all of us. Joe from Bariga. All right. Happy Easter, Chama. We're initially skeptical about state governors using state police against opposition, but the security situation has necessitated state policing. A government back-up state police can never fall to terrorists and bandits. A call for state police is now a step to regional government. Amechi from Mafoluku, look at the insecurity in the land. If you protest, they'll quickly send army, police, Agbero to stop your protest, whereas you have bandits, headsmen, killing people in Plateau, Ebonyi, Edo, Benue, Ondo, etc. You can't see such security to protect the people. They are swift to condemn killings. That means there is complicity. Government doesn't have political will due to 2027 elections. Political gain also. Police or army will capture Boko Haram, headsmen, bandits. Government will say they repented. They'll put them back to society. President is in France on medical terrorism, chilling, where people are massacred. Hospitals are in dead state. How will there be peace without justice? It's a shame the worst of us is ruling the best of us. Truly, there was a country. Daya from Lagos, that message is from you. These problems carry solutions in itself. If it is the habitat of the forest that are terrorizing the town habitat, deforest the forest and use it for ranches, plus technology, plus state police, all if not one will be done. Biola from Ikoton. All right, thank you for your messages. Unfortunately, I can't take any more messages at this moment. I can't take any more calls as well. I have to go prepare for the world news at 12. So please stay tuned. The world news at 12 with me, and Mr. Chukuma Okoro will be my political analyst for the world news at 12. We'll have extensive conversations on the issues in the news this morning. We'll also be bringing you new stories, fresh stories, talking about them in different ways so that you can have a better understanding of what is going on in the country. My name is Chama Innocent. Thank you so much for always riding with me. I do not take you for granted. Thank you for always tuning in to Voice of the People 90.3 FM. Thank you for always being a part of the conversation. Thank you for sending in your messages. Thank you for your comments on YouTube. Thank you for always tuning in. Let's do this again by 12. Do have an amazing day.